Greetings, my warriors of the family. Ever since I made the 666 video, I've been in a horror-ish mood. And by the way, if you guys want to check out the video, check out the last video on my channel. So much of a mood that I wanted to review the third installment of the Barbwire Massacre saga, 6-man tag team match between OvE, Ohio versus Everything, and Sami Callihan versus Latin American Exchange, LAX, and Homicide, which was broadcasted on Twitch for the very first time because it was too gruesome for TV. Now, I saw it on YouTube for, I'm one of the people that can't catch it on live, but I'll catch it on YouTube, and because I know they're going to upload it on YouTube. So I thought the match was well done, pretty brutal. It's got its decent spots on there. For example, one member of the OvE was getting wrapped in barbed wire. Like, you know how you get wrapped? Like you're wrapping up a Christmas tree after you're done hanging it up after Christmas. It's the same situation which happened to him. And the same guy who got wrapped up in the barbed wire before he was taking the ending spot, the superplex off the ladder to the two tables, he got needles or something, sticks up in his head. I think it was somebody did that. I think that was Santana. Yeah, it was Santana. It stuck in his head, and I'm like, jeez. And also another example, Homicide flying to one of those sides, six side of the ring of the barbed wire. I'm thinking like, wow, this is crazy. But, yes, there is a but to this, and that but means some flaws to this match. This match wasn't all perfect, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. What I found wrong with this, it didn't feel like a Barbed Wire Massacre match, because, and on top of that, ironically, the guy... Sami Callihan's in a Barbed Wire Massacre match, and he's been in a lot of Barbed Wire Massacre matches in CZW, and he's a CZW original. And I was surprised that Abyss wasn't a part of this. Not that he needed to be in it anyway, it's just not seeing him in this match threw me off. But it was a really good way for a match. 6-man tag team match in a barbed wire rope ring? Crazy. But not all matches are perfect. The flaw of it was there were certain spots that they could have done a coulda, woulda, shoulda. Like I explained the ending spot. What they could have done is that they could have had like two boarded barbed wire on top of the tables and ended it with a superplex off the ladder through the barbed wire. Both of them, twitching and seizuring and, all that brutal stuff. And, and there was lack of blood in it. But I understand, like, oh, you're such a wrestling mark, you want there for the blood. No. Barbed wire matches are supposed to have blood in it. Why do you think back in the old Japan death matches and ECW, CZW matches, they'd be bleeding through like anything, light tubes, thumbtacks, barbed wire. Speaking of the barbed wire and the ropes, the barbed wire looked like chicken wire to me, except they probably spray tanned it barbed wire color. You know what I mean? It didn't feel like they were actually stuck onto each other. Maybe it was the cloth that they were wearing. I don't know. But last time I checked, the barbed wire is supposed to stick onto you, and you bleed a little bit. That's how it works. I mean, it's not like the freaking wrestler with Mickey Rourke and him, like, bleeding profusely when he'd taken a barbed wire stick in one of his abdomen. No, or like, that's the same situation what happened to Sabu in the first Barbed Wire Massacre match against Abyss. And the last time we had a Barbed Wire Massacre match was back in 10 years ago. I think it was at Genesis. I don't know. Between him and Judas Macias, who now goes by the name of Mil Muertes and Lucha Underground. I don't know about Lucha Underground. I don't think that runs the course anymore. But either way, we're talking about this promotion. The Barbwire Massacre match between, compare that to ECW and CZW. ECW, CZW, TNA, ECW and CZW has similarities to barbed wire and extreme things. TNA, on the other hand, between the two, doesn't come as close. Let's say ECW is always going to be a classic of extreme moments. CZW is just a knockoff. TNA, when they do extreme moments, it kind of has like a WWE feel. Do you know what I mean? Not saying the match was bad, but I'm just saying the extreme moments could have been better for the match. And by the way, this match should have been on TV, in my opinion. It should have been. It wasn't that it was too gruesome. It was like a hardcore match. It was like a Monsters Ball match. The last time we had a Monsters Ball match, speaking of the devil, yours truly was against Grado in a Monsters Ball match back in Bound for Glory. So that goes on with that. So then LAX got the win for the tag team titles, and let's see how that goes then. I know this was taping beforehand back in November, but when I heard about the match at first, I thought this match was going to blow the roof. I was like, damn, Impact Wrestling is actually doing something great with the match. They're going to hype it up, but the match was overhyped, and the match didn't lead up to its potential. I'm sorry, it wasn't my thing. The match was pretty brutal in my eyes, but it wasn't to its full potential. I'm sorry, it just wasn't. But the match itself was really damn brutal. A lot of things they could have done, coulda, woulda, shoulda situations, and that's all I gotta say about this, And my final verdict about this match, I would have to give it a 3 barbed wire spots out of 5. It's just that the first and second ones were a lot better. I still count the first ones. So anyways, that's my review on the Barbwire Massacre. Thank you all for watching. This is just my opinions. Take it or leave it. So until next time, see you on the next video. Delete!